Yo, what's good, guys? This will be my third time recording this video now because for some reason my camera's just, I don't know, like my camera's like playing games with me today. I don't know, she's saying like, yo, maybe you shouldn't do this video. Maybe it's gonna backfire. Maybe I don't care, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say regardless. In the nicest, loveliest way, of course. I'm respectfully leaving, if there is, because it feels like the LGBTQIA is like some like place that you have to like turn up and you have to like, you know what I mean, share the love and show the love, and you know, you meet different people and you network and blah blah, all that stuff. And I love all of that stuff, I always have done, but I don't feel like I am part of any of the LGBT and the QIA. The I don't know, because people have told me it means different things. I don't care what it means, if I'm honest with you. I'm Roshaante Anderson, man of many talents, and I want to branch out. And like I always say to you guys, there's nothing wrong with wanting better for yourself. So this video is going to remain very unedited and just very raw. I'd appreciate if you to watch throughout the whole entire video. I'm going to discuss some very, some very deep, but also very moving things that won't be deep to the point where you're going to come off this video and feel like you want to slit your wrist. But you're gonna feel like, you know, your boy is getting somewhere mentally, in my mind, and I'm happy about that. You feel me? Because it's progress. So sorry, I just want to show off my H&M. Got a bit of a cold as well, so yeah. But yeah, so they say don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah, for example. Fair enough. Yeah, cool. Obviously, I've made a lot of my name with working with people and, you know, on projects and campaigns and advertisements, commercial, yada yada yada, magazines, all that stuff, with people who are in the LGBTQIA, correct? Obviously. But I also made my own name. Like, I didn't come on YouTube. Like, these places, these people that found me, all of these things I've been able to do, it didn't come from nowhere. Do you know what I mean? I was on YouTube, you know, I was discussing how I felt, and I didn't care if people enjoyed watching happy-go-lucky people because of the fact that their lives are miserable. I didn't care if people who, you know, are miserable are like, oh my God, you know, he's miserable, but he looks good, so what has he got to complain about? All of those kind of things. It didn't serve, like, that doesn't serve anything. Like, why is it, you know what I mean? Why is it leaving the mouths, and why is it on your key? What, I don't know. So, oh, my nose. So I'm leaving respectfully, which means interviews, for example. You know, like, I won't be answering any more questions after January next year, because I do have things booked where I have no choice. I'm signed into contracts as well. Yes, of course, as well, my book will be next. Okay, like how it's working at the moment, yeah. Because the thing is, I'm leaving, as in, if someone came to me tomorrow and said, oh, can you do a campaign for something to do with the LGBTQIA and answer our questions, and can we, you know, ask you this, and can we ask you that, and can we know this, that, oh, then I have to say no, because I am tired of, like, it hasn't just been when I came on YouTube that, you know, like I was asked questions 24/7. Okay, a lot of my childhood has been spent with having to constantly talk about this stuff. I brought it onto YouTube as a way of therapy. I've ignored a lot of the hate, and I've gained a lot of love because I'm sure of myself. But the trauma that I went through as a child and a teenager, and the things like I explained in my Unilab video of, you know, grown adults who are the same age as me now, you know, I couldn't imagine asking any kid to lift up their top, or do they stand or pee? Do they sit or stand to pee? All these kind of things is crazy. And now being at this age and everything I've learned, you know, it really has made me feel like now I'm in a league of my own. I don't need to be part of a community. I don't need to be booked on only certain occasions. I don't need to answer anybody's questions if I don't want to. There's information out there that I've provided everybody with. I feel like everybody can do their own research as well, and I feel like I've done enough. You know, I don't have to accept £1,000 there, £2,000 there, £3,000 there, all of this little chump change to continuously answer the same questions I've answered before, but on a bigger platform or a different audience. Like, that's fine. I'm sure the audience will then eventually find me if they want to, or if the word intersex comes up again in the conversation. I don't know if it will, but these days things that aren't really often spoken about, that are found out about through social media, TV, different resources, you know, people search and people find, and whoever they gravitate to is whoever they gravitate to. If it's me, if it's Pad Bogger, whatever his name is, or if it's Jamie Dodger, or any of those other type of YouTubers who are actually trans. I don't know of any intersex ones. There's a couple, but I don't know their name off by heart. You know, I'm not trying to give people free publicity right now by mentioning their names. And I'm also not trying to discredit anybody. I feel like there's a lot of other people that could potentially answer more questions more truthfully, like, and bluntly truthfully. Like, I can only be truthful to a degree because I have management. You know, my management doesn't want me working with things to do with LGBTQIA anymore, because she feels like I've branched away from that a long time. You know, I'm an excellent actor. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm an excellent dancer. I'm great at performing. There's loads of things I could do. And I feel like answering questions is one that I feel like I've expired. The expiration date, I can't believe it's even gone on this long, if I'm honest with you. But obviously new people would come over to my page, especially after I did the Lad Bible thing. Loads of people would come over to my page, and by the way, they're putting me back up, so make sure you look out for your boy, and obviously, yeah, tell your people about me. But tell them about me, and tell them, like, yeah, but this is also a guy that, you know, if you want to find out about him, instead of asking him a dozen questions, he has on Google loads of interviews where you could ask him questions. Simple, you know. But yeah, like, I remember going to a lot of these like LGBTQIA events. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable. Sometimes I feel like raw. Like, one day I'm with the man them on the strip, and then the next day, you know, I'm modeling with, you know, some of the best of the best, and then I'm like at some, like, I'm in Soho basically. You know what I'm saying? And obviously all the guys are like literally staring into my soul, and I'm like, whoa, like I got nothing against this flattering, do you know what I'm saying? Thank you very much, you know, the love is received. But at the same time, I was just like, I can't, like, I'm switching up my personalities too much. No wonder I might have BPD. Who knows? I might. You know, I ain't a doctor or whatever, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know. And I've realized that I need to choose one path, and that path right now needs to be all about me and what I want. And what I want isn't to be obviously confusing myself any further. You know what I'm saying? You know, thank you so much if you've actually still continued to listen to this video, because there's a lot of information in it which a lot of people miss out because they don't watch the whole video, and then they'll be coming back to me on another video talking about, oh, but what about blah, blah, blah? But I answered that 3 videos ago. This is why it's imperative to, when you have time, watch videos. Watch it on your TV, watch it on your phone, on the way from work. I literally make sure that I turn the volume right up, which takes even longer on my side. But I make sure I do that so that you guys have the option. If you want it loud, if you want it low, whatever. If it's something that you want to watch because it means something to you, and you can relate to it, but you don't want the whole of your household knowing about it, that's what you can do. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I try and accommodate you guys, and I feel like I've done my work here. My work here is definitely done. You know, I possibly, I potentially feel like when I was naked on YouTube 2 years ago, that was my time. When you're naked, when everybody sees you naked, bro, that's like, what more? But luckily, mentally and physically, I was able to still capture the eyes of, you know, massive companies that have obviously come onto my page somehow, and they wanted to work with me. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know how this happened, but it's happened. Do you know what I mean? Even though I've had management, I've not had an agency, so I've had no one been able to help me find blah 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 blah. But obviously, I've got my agent. I got my agency meeting on the 22nd through Zoom. Thank goodness, because it's freezing cold outside. And yeah, so with them, we'll see. You know, it's movie, TV, film, books, all that kind of stuff. You guys already know that I am definitely keen on these people because, you know, I need that team behind me. You know, it's hard doing it all by yourself, and I have been doing it pretty much by myself with the help of my manager. It's Sorry, guys. That must not be very attractive, but what can I say? It's that time of year right now. It's freezing down here, mate. It's freezing. Anyway, so yeah, with all of that being said, yeah, obviously, you know, I just feel like I'm all questioned out, mate. I'm all questioned out, and I just want to move away from all of it now, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that when I go over, you know, to the straight side, that, you know, anything's lavish or any more different. It's the uncomfortability is everywhere, but the peace starts with me. So I don't care if it's chaotic in the LGBTQIA, chaotic in the cisgendered land, wherever. Yeah, I don't care. You know, like I care about people's welfare, but you know, there's only so much care I've got. You know, I care about me first. You know what I'm saying? So the information is out there. If you want to look at it, you guys already know you can look at it. And you know, a part of me does feel sad because I've done growing up with it. Do you get what I'm saying? I've done growing up with it all. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can I feel sometimes uncomfortable in some of those like balls and like, you know, like queer spaces and places where, you know, they got the drag queens and stuff, which I think is hella cool. You know, shout out Cable Day. Hey Paige, what's the other drag queens that we like? Trinity K, Bode, Bag of Chips, and there's more of you as well. Like, what's the other one? Shay Kool-Aid, what's the other one?
I'm not gonna lie, mate, there's too many.
There's too many.
Let's not get into that.
There's too many. Alright, cool. So there's too many of you lot to mention. But why do I feel so uncomfortable in them spaces? You know? And then I looked at myself and I'm thinking, is it something within myself? Do I wish I could do that kind of thing? Do I wish I could be able to flip back, forth? Because some of these drag queens, they have wives at home. Not all of them are gay. And even if they are, so what? You get what I'm saying? But obviously, for me, like, you know, I don't feel like I'd feel comfortable, but it's always something in the back of my head, like, you know, what if? You know, there's always the what ifs, and that's the issue, I think, for me and a lot of people, not just me. Everyone goes through it. What if I didn't do that? What if I didn't have, you know, with that guy and breed up for him 5 times? I would have been able to be a lawyer. And there's all different kind of things, you feel me? There's all different kind of situations. I just feel like with my one, I just got to just basically take some time out to sit down, think about it a bit more. You know, I've got what I've got coming up. I can't say much because obviously I'm sworn to contracts, and obviously I can't say that I'm completely running away from, you know, the community right now, because I've got contracts that need to be fulfilled, basically. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ganging order kind of thing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just talking about like me doing videos and content, and it's crazy because so many of you follow, you all subscribe to me to hear about all of that. So I feel like, where are we going now? But there's more to my life than just that. I'm not saying I'm gonna randomly upload a video of me dancing tomorrow on YouTube, because to be honest with you, I've got about 2 stone more to lose before I can even start doing that. But what I'm saying is, there's bigger things, there's more things I could talk to you lot about. Do you get what I'm saying? That doesn't have to completely pertain to intersex. And there's been so many of my friends that are like, yeah, but you can never say too much about it. Sorry, my wife's frying some steak. So they'll be like, oh yeah, but you can never say too much about it, and you can never really go into it ever too much because it's so unheard of and it's so this and it's so that. It will never get boring. It's boring to you because you've had to talk about it so much, but it's not boring to us. And I hear all of that. I hear it. Look, alright, cool. This isn't an attention thing. This is just genuinely because I feel lost. If you're still watching this video, yeah, comment I don't even know, man. Just comment a diamond, fam. Comment a diamond. I don't know. Just comment. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, cause for me, it's not about image anymore. Like, look at what's under this hat. It's not about image. Like, yeah, I'm wearing my H&M jumper, but that's because it's freezing in here. You know what I'm saying? Winter time's coming up, baby. Winter time's here, fam. You know what I mean? The leaves are soon falling off the trees. Anyway, what I'm saying to you guys is though, you know, like, maybe I need to connect with you guys more. Maybe I need to come on a live tonight. Maybe I need to really hear and feel what my people that are dedicated to me really want to see, and create my own army and my own team. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, we are the RDA family. You guys already know the deal. Sorry, my nose is bugging me. Why is my nose, not the nose, trying to sabotage me, man? Not the nostrils, not the whatever. Anyway, sorry, let me calm down. Man's a bit too animated. But So yeah, I'm sad that obviously, you know, I've got to gravitate, but there's so much more I can do, and I feel like I've just run and ran it and ran it and ran it, and even though all these people are telling me no. I even did a poll the other day, and everybody said basically, like, I think it was like 92% of people said for me to stay on talking about this and not do my music. But none of you have actually really heard the full extent of my music. No one's really heard. People have heard me when I've like done, you know what I mean? I'm gone. I'm literally gone off the app, and I'm there flipping, like, rapping in the studio after not being in the studio for the last 10 years. Oh, child. So, with all of that being said, you know what I mean? And then it goes on to also, you know, I want subscribers, I want supporters who watch all my videos, all of them. It's not just about the ads. Some of my videos don't have no ads at all. Are you joking? My most watched video gets no money. It's my most invasive possible video, bro. You get me? So, like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I hope you guys understand, or you feel me. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys stay subscribed. I hope you guys stay loving your boy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys want to actually see what more I got to offer than just talking about being INTERSEX. And if you are still confused, or you still, you know, there's still questions you need answers, I'm sure I've answered it in other videos. So, you know, but I'll go live with you guys tonight to find out, like, what's going on with all of that again, because I have no clue. Anyway, love you guys loads, and I'll catch you in part 2 of this video, because I still got to talk to you guys about some things in it.